Hi everybody, welcome to Dex Save.
Oh my god.
Sure.
Oh.
Why not?
Oh shit. Cool.
Andrew,
Yes.
start.
Oh boy. Hi everyone, I'm Andrew Lightwood, and I play Caleb Riversong, the Osmar Cleric.
Math the thespian.
Eat a dick.
I'm Logan Trey and I play Lafayette Paxton, the half-elf barbarian.
Lafayette Paxton.
My name is Zachary Ralph, and I play Raven Shadowlock, the Tiefling Rogue Warlock.
Joining us via phones.
And my name is Skylar Bindler, and I play Hector Balthazar.
Yeah.
And then hopefully, eventually, Valor will be...
Tiefling Channeler.
Yeah. Valor will be joining us later. He's currently wrapping up filming Blind Spot.
I thought it was a sex tape.
Oh my god.
And I'm Kayla Lightwood, I'm your DM, and this is Dex Save.
Yeah!
This is
Dex
gonna be so
Save!
much fun.
I have a feel like Valor and Gamora's sex tape would be like the Challenger footage, but with glitter.
Oh my
what the fuck?
God.
Is that accurate?
Kind of.
Okay.
School teacher.
The background
everywhere.
music as I came in like a wrecking ball.
Yeah. Are we getting paid for these videos? Because we're not now.
I wish.
No, we say fuck too much.
Oh my god.
I don't think that matters.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Depends on the sponsor.
I mean, that's fair. Oh god, could you imagine if we tried to do a D&D show sponsored by Disney?
I'd fucking lose my shit. Today's
Right?
episode of Dex Save is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
No, it's not.
Jifu!
No. Okay.
All the sponsors.
Alright, shut up.
Alright, recap. Ready?
You weren't there for
I
most
wasn't
of it.
here.
So,
There you go.
I'll be your recap boy tonight.
Oh god, he's calling!
No, it's your phone.
My phone.
Yeah, it's probably those one people who we ignore.
Ligma.
Put it back.
Hi.
Okay.
Anyway, so last time we were here, forgot Caleb and Raven went to the.
You forgot my name?
Well, yeah, I just forget who you are. Anyway, went to the Merchants Guild. They both fucked around and they were chased off by guards. They came back looking like guards, and they somehow fooled their way in. Raven, just 'cause she's a dick, used her tail to steal his fucking key ring, all 72 of those janitor keys.
You still have it, by the way.
Okay.
You're welcome.
That's cool.
Hi.
Trying to be a better person, but let's just play into tropes. That's
That's
fine.
what you get for having someone else play you.
I know. Good God.
We needed the keys.
That's like, oh, cool. Yeah, Caleb's not here, so I'll be covered. Okay, I'm going to bless the poor, and then I'm going to eat a sword. It's like, one of those makes sense. It's not the sword.
You also got 4 platinum.
5.
5
A
platinum.
whole wagon of apples.
Yeah,
A whole wagon.
Okay, it was early in the campaign. Fuck off.
Anyway, they were talking to the guild
Master.
mistress,
Sure.
and she was a halfling, a pretty halfling, brown hair, starting to gray a little bit, nice dress. And then she was going to use her silent alarm button thing that was on her necklace, but somehow Raven, with her quick wits, talked her way down. And okay, we'll cut over to Lafayette and Valor, who then proceeded to usher Lafayette out of a breakdown. Not in the best way,
No.
but it worked.
Maybe don't send the edgelord to be moral support.
So they went, grabbed the queen, talked to the mistress. Mistress was like, "Yo, I haven't seen you in a while. I missed you. We're friends. I want to be on the council." And that was all lickety-split doodah. And then Raven and Kati went to go to Carthaki to go pick up somebody. Oh yeah, Lafayette's mom for some reason. I'm great at this. Anyway,
Doing great.
I can't find my middle D20.
talking about this.
You mean the $50 fucking dice that we bought?
Found it.
I found it. And the whole set was $50, okay?
So Lafayette went to
Thank you, Wizards of the Coast.
It's for a fucking book. A book is $60. You pay $10 listen. Anyways.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to give it away. Anyway,
Pretty.
we dived into, well, Lafayette dived into the weird blood pool for 2 hours in an attempt to spite a god, who she actually found him quite endearing because of how naive he was.
You were gonna fisticuffs the fucking Raven Queen, yo.
I was, but she talked me down.
Wait a second. So he threatens he's gonna throw down and fight with the Raven Queen, the goddess of death and like the afterlife and shit. And she's like, "You got spunk." The goddess of second chances and forgiveness and love and peace on earth and world peace and all that other bullshit. And I get silenced and talked down to and she was a terrible host.
You tried to do shit to her. You tried to suggest a fucking god.
Yeah.
He didn't walk in and say, "I'm gonna fight you." He walked in
He just had an attitude.
and had a tude.
Give me my kids. Give them back, Karen.
I wonder if the Raven Queen's real name is Karen.
No.
It's not.
Okay.
It's something.
Okay, it's not in my world.
It's something unpronounceable.
No. She's been given a name.
It's just really old.
Julia.
Vanessa.
Naomi.
Mackenzie.
I like Naomi. It's a good name.
Anyway, Lafayette goes back to his room to sulk and read the book of leadership and such
Such as.
on the lap of his girlfriend. And then I forget what everybody else did because I'm a self-absorbent douche.
I think you.
And you had sex.
I
know
did.
that.
I did.
Don't forget the important things.
I think they found the means to reverse the
Yeah, and then Valor
transfiguration.
got a
shit.
hold of the Magistar mages and made the ritual to be able to turn people back to their original forms.
And went and got druids.
And druids. Mages and druids.
Druids and mages.
Bitches and hoes.
Skylar is so confused. What the fuck is going on?
Titties and beer.
It's been a tick. But
You were in hell, you don't know.
you can recap all of this with each other when you meet up.
You're also a tree if you look at the other one.
Oh. Fuck off, mate.
He grows pot on his tree leaves.
Does he?
I'm pretty sure
No.
he does.
No, he's an oak tree. He
Yeah.
grows apples.
No,
Apples and
roses.
There's
You
not
have
a
roses growing at the
Apples and
base of it.
roses.
There's no rose tree.
Apples and roses.
Well, what?
And if you pull the roses away, there's probably a pot plant behind them.
Oh my god.
I bet if you eat the apples, they get you high.
But you go on a spiritual journey.
It's fruit peyote.
Am I still on my ship? Am I back from Catharchy? What's going on? What's
Yeah, you should
happening?
be like.
You get to Carthage,
Thank you.
and actually, you and Cotty spend 2 hours together on a ship
Damn.
alone.
How are the waves looking?
Pretty good.
Okay.
Fairly calm
That
waters.
boat's still rocking.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay.
Hey,
Good,
just
good
'cause-
for good for you.
Just because you get to have sex doesn't mean we can't. All of us can't have sex.
Everybody's getting laid.
I didn't expect it. That's all I'm saying. I expected meaningful, deep conversation instead of rock the boat, baby.
My emotions got
Rock the boat,
fucked.
tip the boat over, rock the boat, baby, spit in my mouth. I got him. Yay, I got him.
I realize you're across from him. He's gonna spit it on you.
It'll be worth it. The 3rd-degree burns from the coffee will be worth it.
Actually, it was room temperature by then. I was trying to get it down.
Oh, fuck it. There goes the drama. Cool.
Shit.
Anything you want to talk about?
Not really. Did that item get made?
It's not done yet.
Okay, then no.
Okay.
Just general, I don't know. General conversation. I was out last session, so none of this will seem
Small
genuine. Yeah. Oh.
Pillow talk, if you would.
That's a different conversation.
Pillow talk. I choose option B, pillow talk. final answer.
Pillow talk is after sex.
Yeah.
Well, that involves you convincing her to have sex in the first place.
Yeah, no, she usually initiates because it's like really, really like hot and angry makeup sex. It's really messy hate sex.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I'm glad I took evasion.
Okay. So you make it to Karthaki.
Yeah.
That's in my head now. Great.
Having been told that she will be waiting at the docks because this is supposed to be a grab her and go kind of thing.
Yeah.
You dock the ship.
Gotcha.
And you see a random figure standing on the docks.
Okay. Step down onto the docks and approach the mysterious figure.
Okay. It took you longer than I figured it would.
Sorry, the seas were a little rougher than they usually are.
Make a deception roll.
Fucking
74.
natural 1.
That's basically how it works.
Damn.
18.
Yeah.
Deception, you say?
So like 42.
No.
It's like 36.
41. If I'm counting that right.
I was close.
18 plus 23. 41.
Look, it's gone. It's dead.
You see as they put their hood back just enough to where you can now see their facial features.
Mhm.
It is indeed Hasat.
Yay. Who, and refresh my memory because it has literally been some time, she's aware that she is Hasat, right? Like, she is now made aware of all the terrible Thanos-y shit that she tried to pull? Okay. Heal. Okay.
Oh, wait, she's back to her and...
No, she just knows.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. She's not back to being like an evil vindictive bitch. She just knew that she was an evil vindictive bitch.
No, whenever her hair and eyes turn white, that's when you know. You gotta put her down. You gotta just put her down like a
I'll
lame
do it,
horse.
Ma. She's my
back
Ma.
to blonde with green.
I know. Whenever she goes
It's like,
back to white
it's
hair,
like Tsukuyomi.
put her down.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. Whenever you're ready, you have got your sea legs, right?
Yes.
Okay. I was gonna say, because we just, I'm gonna leave that as is, never mind. I was gonna say we just swapped the deck, but I feel like that's just too on the nose.
Cuddy just comes up from behind and just... So... Still don't have a memory? And Hasat goes, no, I still don't remember. Thanks for the reminder, though. Cuddy, not a problem.
I'm imagining
I mean,
a
you remembered.
bald bow.
Shiny.
Hasat goes, You're shorter than I remember.
Oh my god.
God, get on the damn boat, lady. Hasat just moves on past her, and you can tell was going to shoulder check her, and then thought better of it.
Cuddy was gonna shoulder check Hasat?
No, Hasat was going to shoulder check Cuddy.
Oh. So you're gonna have to get a new mom because that one's dead.
I don't have a mom.
That was broken.
I don't even like her. Oh, hey, look,
Okay.
somebody drug the tabaxi.
Good job, Zoe. Okay.
Back on the ship, and I would like to travel by map, if at all possible. You never watched the Muppets movie. Never mind. There's a whole scene where he's like, "Yeah, we could travel by map."
The Muppets.
And they're like, "Wait, what?" And he's like, "Yeah, travel by map. It gets us quicker. You know, it's a big montage. We usually have a musical number. It gets us to our place in like maybe 30 seconds." Oh, it's a metaphysical joke.
Okay.
Just get on the damn boat.
Muppet physical.
You get on the boat.
Yeah.
Travel back to Tortal.
Yeah.
Everything relatively normal.
Okay.
You dock in Tortal.
Okay. What do I do with the ship? Ayo!
I thought docking was something different.
It is.
It's an iPhone? Anyway.
You get into on the dock and see it's still kind of the weird barren existence that it has been recently.
Gotcha. Anyway. I take Hassat to wherever we were going to take her as previously agreed upon in the previous session.
So you take her back to the Raven Queen's temple.
Yeah, the Palace of Eternal Death spooky shit.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Palace of Eternal Breast.
Sure.
As soon as you get up to the doorway,
Excuse me.
Fuck was that?
Astra, who's been sitting on your shoulder, just kind of riding along, all of a sudden, like, lifts her head up. I'll be back. And she just...
Okay. I turn to Kadi and just say, "So that's what that feels like."
Fucking sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah. Okay. Is she going to hell? Is that how that works? Oh boy, spin-off show. Okay.
As you're sitting there, looking at the bazaars, wondering what the fuck you're gonna do, all of a sudden, a pixie shows up right in front of you.
Ow. I wonder if she knows Asha.
Bad rap.
I see you're done.
So, I have a tag-along now. That's okay. Yeah.
It all works. Hold hands.
Asha, your voice got suddenly so deep. Oh my god. So much here.
So, hold hands.
I'm under the effect of jet lag.
Win.
Hold on tight.
Asha before she teleports. I'm gonna be back in a jiff. Asha after she teleports. Swing low.
Fuck you. Voices are hard.
I know.
You're barking at nothingness.
Kiara.
Look at Nikita's face though. She's like, I must instigate this.
Nikita!
I fucking called it.
Nikita, where's your mustache?
Go lay down.
Johnny. You dropped your face.
About 5 seconds later, appear in front of a really tall black building. It's the wind, you dummy. Go on.
I thought leaving hell.
Huh? Oh, I thought we were leaving hell.
Yeah.
Alice just kind of stumbles a little bit, not used to magical travel. Where are we? I don't recognize this place. It's quite a bit warmer here.
Good question. I feel like this place has changed since I know I'm probably templing it. I start to look around to see if I can recognize any buildings that I recall or any people.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Okay. That is 10 plus 12. Wait, is perception wisdom?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that would be a 23 then.
Okay. You look around. It's actually pretty desolate. There's not really any people out and about. And we're joined by Matt now. Yay! It's the wind. Calm down.
There are ghosts in there.
That was my door.
It was the wind.
Was it?
Well, shut it.
Because that sounded an awful lot like the handle twisted.
Divine smite.
That's really how Ash got in last night.
Ash is fucking creepy.
I shall smite the wicked and plunge them into a fiery pit.
Don't steal my fucking life, bitch.
Okay, so you've looked around.
What have you
It
ever
is
used
pretty,
that line?
Shut up. It is pretty barren. You do somewhat recognize. I mean, the architecture is fairly distinctive. Color scheme with the white and blue. Yeah, pretty sure you've been here before.
Neo-Tortalian, 14th century?
Yes.
Revivalist period.
Yeah.
First revivalist period, second revivalist, technically. I'm saying the period we're currently in is the second revivalist, so... Because...
This would technically be post
Malone.
This would be like post Second Calamity, like few centuries ahead.
Yeah.
Pre-Malone.
What do you do, Hector?
But when was pre-Malone? I saw it go across any other signs of life.
There aren't. You don't see any. I mean, there's
I'm
randomly.
not gonna say it if you
Shut
don't.
up. There's. You can see some random people will come and like look out the window, moving the curtains and shit, and then come back. But there's no people out and about.
Might as well go knock on the door.
Okay.
So, with Alice in hand and my pipe still lit.
As soon as you approach the door, what the
Oh,
fuck?
oh God.
Healer.
Sorry.
I'm gonna go knock on the door.
Creepy bones are now heard.
Yeah.
And then the doors just swing open.
That's the doorbell.
Yeah. The doorbell is just bones.
Oh.
Like a bone
Or like
time.
from Nightmare Before
It's a
Christmas.
scream.
It's Ghost thing going, what is that?
But legit though, the door does automatically open.
Well, this seems to be the only place, so we might as well go in.
Yeah, let's go. And the pixie just
make sure
flies
you hold
in.
my hand. I didn't know. Yeah. Okay. God, it's been so. I don't believe we ever got a name from you, Pixie.
My name is Ashra.
Ashra. Okay. Where are we?
The Dark Guy's temple?
The dark.
The Church of Satan.
Well, I'm not going to assume, but I think this might be a friendly place.
Yeah,
As
you kind of.
foreboding as the Dark Guy's temple can be. Thanks.
Oh, that was completely counterintuitive. Fuck. No, I sent specifically Andrew a message. I'm like, he'll read this soon. Oh. Fuck.
Next try.
He's my phone.
Oh.
I'm just gonna say it then. You're like, there seems to be no signs of life. And he made a Toy Story reference. I was like, no, I was gonna cut in. I'm like, there's no signs of life. Except for two rats fighting over a turd in the gutter.
Penis.
Get it off.
No, it's the disembodied.
It's not a reference. It's just, I thought
okay.
that was a funny image of just two rats fighting over a turd in the gutter.
No. It's a rat, a zombie rat, and a disembodied penis.
Oh, Christ. That is a
He's
reference.
not here. Anyway,
That just slinks along like a worm.
No, I think the penis
You walk
won,
in.
if I remember
Yeah.
correctly.
and there is just a random acolyte that comes up.
Is this Wheezy?
Welcome
Hey, Felix Young coming in now.
to the Temple of Eternal Rest. What can we help you with?
Not where I think I'd be after this, but I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, and I could definitely use. Do you know who runs this place?
Who, what? Runs?
High Priestess Marjorie.
She has easily the most common name in this entire campaign, and she's the one that we forget the most.
I remember her.
Marjorie.
I totally made up her name on the spot too.
Yeah.
Because I'd forgot to name her, like I
Marjorie.
do with 95% of the characters.
If you can't remember, just say Butter Lady, because it kind of sounds
Kayla?
like margarine. Just Marjorie.
She was the most meaningful person in not Lafayette. And
One more time.
Albert,
There we go.
life. She broke his hips.
She really filled the void.
His anal cavity.
Make an intelligence check,
Temple
Skylar.
is to what god? There. 10 plus 3, 13.
Okay. Marjorie rings a bell. You're not sure you can place it. Plus, it's not a super uncommon name.
How
So-
fucking long has you been gone?
2 months.
A while.
A tick.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at the iconography
Day.
and just the name of the temple, you can surmise this is likely to the Raven Queen.
Do you happen to know a friend, fellow ally of Torch Valor?
You see the acolyte looks around, make sure that the doors to the outside are closed. Yes, Torch is welcome here as always. Right this way. And you see he turns around.
I'm going to Snake and Violet. Say to Violet, I feel like I might have just ousted ourselves. Be on guard.
You see he takes you what would be to your right. And down a couple doors to a room. He opens it and you can see it's relatively new, but it seems like for some reason there's been some kind of fire in here recently. Like there's char marks and stuff. There's a door that you walked into, and then there's the door on the opposite side. And he's, just wait here. And he closes the door behind him.
Charmer. Oh. Yeah. Took me a second. I'm like, fire char marks. What the?
I was good. I do not have a torch. I was about to. Before I go into the room, could I make an insight check on like if I really should?
If you believe him, sure.
In 32.
Yeah. He seems believable.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I go in.
Okay. Alice is just kind of hugging herself. Just her hands are rubbing her arms. Just kind of, this is all weird. She's cold because, not used to the temperatures here. But she's just kind of looking around, a little freaked out. Valor.
Yeah.
As you get back from getting the druids, you see an acolyte comes up and says, Champion, there's someone here asking for Torch, and you specifically.
Okay, where?
In the Torch room.
Oh, okay. And I start walking that way.
Okay.
Just to clarify, was that torch or torture?
Or torched.
Yes.
I do not have a torch. Wouldn't be on the first fucking floor.
That's the condo.
No, the meeting rooms. The meeting rooms are all on the first floor. This room that they took you to. The room that they took you to the very first time you guys went there is a meeting room. The one that they keep taking you guys to is the same one because it's already fucked up.
Yep.
And Kayla already drew the map, and it's just...
I did. It's in my head, but it's already drawn.
Yeah. It's all in your head, but she's touching his chest
In
now.
my head.
Did you make it in Minecraft yet?
Oh.
No.
I stopped by like the normal, since I do this the traveler thing, I get blankets and shit for people.
Uh-huh.
I got it.
Okay, what do you do with the druids?
I go, be careful, don't touch anything. I'll be back in just a couple minutes.
They kind of just look around at all the death and darkness things that are around him. Yeah.
To be honest with you, it's not a bad temple. It just looks weird, and I
It's
turn around and walk away.
not bad, it just looks bad.
I would be there to help with that, wouldn't I? So I could just help direct them.
You don't know that they're there. Valor went off by himself.
Oh, that's right.
Because you and Raven went to get the merchant.
Yeah.
And you had to take the queen back.
That's right.
And in my the teleportation from the school, the teleportation to the village, and then the teleportation back, I still have my wings, right?
No, you spent your wings before you left trying to find Lafayette. Because that's all the same day.
I use my ravens for that.
Yeah, I do think he uses ravens.
No, I'm pretty sure he used his
He
wings.
did, but I thought you used your wings as well.
That was the night before.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he uses ravens to find me because you're like...
No, you used your wings to go fly from Tortal to the druid place.
But I also flew at 320 feet, or 100, whatever, really fast.
Yeah, but it's been over an hour.
Okay, that's all I want to know.
Science.
Anyway.
Yeah, science, bitch.
So you're back.
If a goth is traveling at 300 kilometers going due south...
Technically, it would have been northwest. Northeast.
I don't have keen mind in real life.
It probably didn't take me very long to get there.
No.
From where I am.
You find the doorway that leads to the torched room.
I knock on the door, excuse me, and I open the door and I go into the doorway by stepping down.
Hector.
So what you see, Hector, when I open the door, is my face goes above the doorway.
He has grown a bit.
And I step in. Oh, I was gonna say, how tiny is this door?
You are now looking...
Now. I'm sorry. Sorry, I asked for Valor? I look at you and I go, you look the part. I just reach down and I pick you up by like the waist and I go, yeah. And I set you back down. Is this a hug?
Submit your authority by lifting him above the air.
Yeah, no, I do hug you. Aw, I hug you back. It's been a long time. You've grown. It's a little back cracky. For some reason, he seems a little bit stronger than he was before. Hey Hector, and I drop you, and I not like drop you, but I set you down.
You see Alice just kind of goes into the opposite corner and sticks herself in the corner with her back in the corner, just kind of prepared herself. Like, who the fuck is this giant dude that just came in here?
Where the hell did you go? I am just as thrown off. Are you just so I got my wife back. Is that her? Yes. I don't know, man. We find people just randomly.
It's true.
Right. I put my head down.
Okay. You see a elven woman. She looks pretty emaciated. Not as bad as the Kyriorigas were when you found him.
Yeah.
But she definitely hasn't been treated correctly. You can see she has burn marks on her in various different places. You easily recognize this as some kind of torture or punishment that has been enacted on her. She's wearing just essentially like a vest style of shirt, and then just normal peasant skirts. You can see the edges are all torn, burned. She has no shoes on. What's her hair and eye color?
It can change depending on which season took place as. Depending on how cold or hot it is, she would change between summer and winter.
So she's a wood elf.
Oh, she's
She's a Ladrian.
yeah, an Illidan.
She's the opposite of a Shatterkai.
Yeah, those are usually like Feywild.
I thought those were called Shattered Eye.
Sure. So it's warm, so it would be
Summer.
red.
Mm-hmm.
Red or just like brown?
Or like green or pink.
Purple.
I am not familiar with this. I need instructions here.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think it's a Volos.
Mordenkainen's Tomophos.
And I just look at you and I go, that's cool. And I turn and I look at her and I go, are you okay? And I say it in the old Elvish that I know.
The ancient Elvish?
A little bit of a mixture of both.
Okay.
Your accent's weak.
Thick.
There's some books.
Fine. mind, except her reflections told me to speak it through your nose.
Make an intelligence check.
I don't know, maybe. I have like 8 languages.
Do it again.
This language is only spoken in the Shatterkai, though, so Shadowfell.
Is it Volos or Mordekainen's?
Mordenkainen's.
Mordenkainen's.
Mordenkainen's. Kainen's. Fuck. It's,
Big dick energy.
It's the Tome of Foes, damn it.
Excuse me.
The Foam of Toes.
It's the book of the
Yeah, that one.
spookies.
Intelligence check 12.
You get
Nope.
it at the Starducks.
You can tell it sounds a little bit like Elvish, but it's not really Elvish. There isn't a picture, bitches.
There is.
There's a whole bunch of them. Just switch the page.
Yep.
I turned the page, and it says Drow. Fuck the both of you.
I think the picture of him is on the page where you like get the stat block to play as one. Has like a picture of a autumn colored one. Thank you.
Find it. Anyway.
Yeah.
She gives you an odd look, and she just, I'm fine.
Alright.
Who
I'm
are
gonna tell
you?
everybody you're here. I said, and I hand you like 2.
Based on season, something to that speed.
We're trying to fix the city.
Ta-da.
Okay.
Is this?
That's Autumn.
Yeah.
Huh?
He's talking to me. Not the Tortall you know. My wife. Right.
My wife.
I changed after the whole Shadowfell incident, but
My wife.
Is there essentially get my wife into better clothing? And which you haven't seen because it's the same kind of color as my like outfit. I hand you like a blanket. They're like cloaks, and I brought clothes. It's just a normal thing that we do.
He hands you just basic pairs of clothing, nothing fancy. It's just kind of, travel wear. Are they travel wear or are they acolyte robes?
The blankets were acolyte robes kind of thing, kind of like my hoodie kind of thing.
Okay.
But yeah,
Where are you
and
going?
if you could wrap it yourself, kind of thing. I hand those over to.
Okay. She just grabs them and holds them to her chest, continuing just to stare at Valor, watching, looking at the doors constantly. Did you tell everyone that he's there, Valor?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna go see if everybody's here still. I look at. Can I look at him and see if there's a ring on it? Do we still have the?
Yeah.
Communication rings.
Yeah.
Is mine jet lagged from
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll turn it on so I can start hearing conversation.
Okay.
Let me tell everyone first, because I'm pretty sure Raven's gonna try to kick your ass. Just saying. I'll be back in a minute. I put like I know my head just, and I give you like the bitch, we were supposed to go, like, look, and I set like rations on the table, just small things.
Okay.
I'll be back in a minute.
As soon as you walk out the door, you hear her scramble towards the food, snatch it up and just start shoving it in her mouth. As soon as she gets that down, she looks at you, Hector, and she goes, is he a nice person? Do you know him?
Yes, he is a very nice person. He just has a very intimidating factor to him, but he is a nice, caring person. As well as all my other friends. Aside from maybe Raven, I might have pissed her off. But she's
Raven?
good people. She just might want to kill me. Her name is Raven. I know you see a lot of like Raven decor whenever we came through here.
And who is this Raven to you?
Oh boy.
An ally.
I'm on the other end of this. Yay!
It's okay. She's gay.
I mean, I know I've been gone for a while, and I wouldn't, fault you for going.
I stop her there and I just go, I waited, and I've never wanted anyone else.
She just kind of like blushes a little.
I had to have you back.
You're still an idiot.
That's not debatable, yes, I am. But idiots do many a dumb things for love.
Reach, my dude.
She just looks at you, gives this little smile. Okay, we hold this robe up so I can, put some normal clothes on or something so I'm warm. This place is cold.
Absolutely. I help her get dressed. I dismiss Violet. Have a moment of privacy.
You do notice it isn't actually cold. It's just that in comparison to where she was, yeah, it's cold. But, like, it's just a normal Mediterranean climate here, so it's decent.
A different kind of temperature.
Yes.
It's a dry heat.
It's not a dry heat.
No, it's humid.
No, hell was a dry heat.
Yes. Valor. You come out of the doorway.
I heard her, like, jump across the table, right?
Yep.
And I go, kitchen first. And I turn towards the kitchen.
Good, because if you didn't, Bucko would be so mad.
Yep. I can hear that shit right now.
You mean you let someone in here and you didn't feed them first? Okay.
By the time I'll probably get to the kitchen, is Belka in there?
Yep.
Ow.
It's almost noon, so getting lunch ready.
And I go, do you have a small meal for someone that hasn't eaten in a while?
Potato.
She just turns around and has like a... She's not defeated. You've never seen her defeated, but it's just kind of another one kind of thing. And she's like,
Mommy, can I keep it? Mommy, can I keep it, please?
Well, this one seems to be someone really important to someone else, so... I don't know if you remember Hector at all.
Hector.
He's the tiefling that brought Kaelin back to life.
Oh, yes, Hector.
Why? You had to remind her of that?
I think someone's using Scry.
Yeah. She goes ahead and gets you food. Just small, cheese, aged meats. Gives you some broth. Slightly easier things to digest for someone who hasn't been able to eat in a while.
Saltine crackers. Ginger ale.
Are you gonna be okay?
Are you hungry or something?
I'm always hungry.
He's having like a sexual episode involving soup.
It's food. What is that damn show called?
Food Wars.
It is called Food Wars?
Yeah.
That was close.
That's
It's having a Food Wars thing.
Because I have fucking giant hands, I just put my hands out.
Okay. It's only enough to really fill one hand if it wasn't for the bowl that has the broth in it.
I carry the bowl in one hand.
Okay. So you gather the food and she's just, food will be done in 45 minutes.
And I turn and I look at her and I go, is that a shot at me?
You know it.
And I turn and I leave.
Okay.
On my way, because it's probably on the way back that way to go find everybody.
Yeah, the kitchen's on the opposite side from the meeting room and Gamora's everything. Like, that's all on the opposite sides.
So, in the process of me walking to the other room, I changed my appearance a little bit. I don't have the pale skin anymore. It's the normal Valor.
I've got the zoomies. Okay.
Is the door still open? Did you shut the door again?
The door to the torch room is shut.
And I tap the door with my foot.
You are just finishing up helping her get dressed.
Okay.
He's your access.
Open the door. Make
Okay.
sure it's Valor.
It is indeed Valor.
I have... You can smell the food in my hand, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to come in, I don't think I can take all the one. Surprised how you are. Before I get in there, on the broth, I cast Remove Curse. Because I know how devils are and their curses.
Okay.
Demons or whatever. Because I remember him talking about her being in hell, so.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just a...
Uh,
So you watch my hand probably heat up. Looks like it heats up. She looked like she was cold too, so I brought her some soup. I'm sure she would really appreciate that.
she kind of comes a little bit away from the wall, just next to the table, and she just, thank you.
Don't mention it. Family of Hector's family of mine. And I put the bowl on the table. The food on the table.
Okay.
Just take it easy, alright? I know
Right.
you're extremely hungry, but just don't push it. Thank you, Valor. Yeah.
She reaches out a hand towards the bowl. It's still kind of warm. As she starts to drink it, you see she immediately starts having a problem. The bowl drops to the floor, and shatters.
I try to catch it. I'm standing there.
Make a Dex save.
And I'll try to catch it and her.
Ooh, make a Dex save at disadvantage.
I'm trying to like Spider-Man this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nice. You gave her a stroke.
22.
Okay. You catch the bolt and manage to just catch her before her head hits the ground.
That's what I was going for, was her head.
Okay.
So she didn't hit the floor.
You can now tell she is now starting to seize.
He bit me. He bit me hard.
Hector, come here. Yep. That's what I thought was gonna happen. And I use
Hello, Matilda.
I cast Remove Curse at 5th level.
Okay. The seizing intensifies.
I look at her fate string then.
Okay. You can see that her fate string is a mixture of colors. Yellow, green, orange, and blue. Just kind of shifts between all of those colors. And it is starting to get faint. There is a black spot on it. But her string is starting to fade.
I go, that ain't happening. Hector, just keep her from moving. And where the black spot is, I grab on the... You watch me, like, take the sword off, and I swing for the black spot. I'm not cutting the string, I'm cutting the black spot.
Okay, first, make an attack roll. Aww. Okay. You hit, make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep, that's what I thought. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29.
Okay. You hit the black spot.
Mm-hmm.
Don't seem to touch the fate string.
Yep.
You see as the blade goes through the black spot, a small wisp of it goes off, but it still remains.
And I just watched as Valor is now attacking the air.
Yes.
Correct?
Yep.
Yeah. Mention fate strings?
I don't know if you've mentioned him to Hector.
No. Like he has actively looked at mine?
Yeah.
But never mentioned it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah. I scream on the rings, Caleb, come here, now.
You are in the middle of playing with Vilriel.
I hand the baby over to...
It's fine, it's fine.
I hand the baby over to...
Your
Luis.
wife?
Luis. I had a brain fart.
Oh boy.
Give me a second. I had a brain fart.
Land you in hot
I
water.
hand the baby back over to Luis with a very stern look on my face, and I go, "I'll be back."
I swear she meant nothing to me.
And I pick up my mason shield and walk out the door.
Okay.
And start hauling ass to, like, as I'm like basically jogging down the hall, going, "Where? Give me a location."
Torch room, meeting room.
I speed up.
Okay. You make it there in roughly 30 seconds. Hector, in this time frame where you've been watching Valor swing randomly at the air with a sword, she has stopped seizing, but is now unconscious.
Is she flatlining?
What, Valor?
I am doing my best to pump for my healing abilities.
Okay. Babe, I have some over here.
Pink.
No, I'd like grape, please. Okay.
What are you, straight?
Hector, what are you doing? Oh.
Like I said, bring out Violet again and have to do this and susceptor to this shocking revelation. But I start to pump the energy, useful energy, into Alice to try and bring her back to consciousness.
Okay.
So that's...
Okay.
I'm pumping 3, as I now can do 3, and I did 29 points of healing.
Okay. Caleb, you come in and see Valor standing over people on the floor. You can't tell who they are.
With a 20 passive?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
He's blocking the way. There's a table.
Oh,
it's a small room.
So I fling the door open. I'm like, what's going on?
Where?
And I go over to his side and...
Okay. You immediately notice that there's a woman on the floor.
Okay.
Make an investigation check.
Yeah. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah. That's 9 plus 11, so 20.
Okay. You see mild recognition as you see Hector. But this woman on the floor, you can tell she has a... What did we determine? Technically, it'd be summer weather. So like greenish
green.
skin. Elven woman with she has a bead of sweat on her face. She's wearing what you recognize as clothes that you guys have kind of been keeping just with you at all times with how everything's been going recently, of just clothing, general peasants' clothing for people. She doesn't look great. You're not exactly familiar with her race. You can tell that she's elvish of some kind. But even still, she looks emaciated for what she is.
Okay. I see Hector, and like I have this notion to like kind of that I get this feeling of like surprise and relief that he's back and still alive, and then a little bit of annoyance because he left without us. And I go to say something about it, and I immediately just stop myself because of unconscious person, and it's more important to me. Okay. So I block him out and just tunnel vision her, and just like I hook my mace to my belt and throw my shield on my back, and I just go, all right, what do we got?
Remove Curse didn't do it. See if your Greater Restoration spell can do anything.
Alrighty. So we're going to use that at a because I do have it. I always take Greater Restoration. We're gonna try that at a.
You're the cleric. We'd hope so.
Let's try that at a 7th level is really high. But let's try that at a 7th level.
Okay. I need specifications for the spell, please.
Oh, sure. Just move that over there. So, specifications for the spell. That's Resurrection. Calm down. Oh, shit. Well, I don't think... Let me find the spell, because I don't think putting it at a higher level does anything differently.
Flavor, bitch.
Yeah. Okay, but Resurrection's a 7th level spell, so if I do that, I can't do Resurrection.
You mean Revivify?
No, Resurrection.
I don't think.
So...
He's saying if she dies, he can bring her back, but if he uses his 7th level spell, he won't be able to bring her back.
Which I do have Revivify too if I do it quick enough, but it's one of those. But anyway, Greater Restoration. You imbue a creature with positive energy. You can reduce the target's exhaustion level by 1 or end one of the following effects. A charm or petrify effect, 1 curse, including the target's attunement to a cursed magic item, any reduction to an ability score, or 1 effect reducing the maximum hit points. So I'll just do it at regular. Yeah, I'll do it at regular 5th level, which is what it is.
Okay.
I'm gonna get smacked in the face.
Okay. You cast it, and you see as she gives a final exhale and
Does she
stops
go?
breathing.
She stops breathing?
Punch in the chest.
I spare her. I spare the dying first. I reach down and touch her arm.
Okay.
We're faster than death now. Yeah.
I have that spell too, but I was casting a different one. So.
Okay. You see as you... And just, again, the shallow breathing she was doing before.
Okay, I just look at Valor and say string.
I'm still staring at it.
Okay. The dark spot is a little less dark.
Can you do that again?
Yeah. I will this time go ahead and do it at the 7th level that I previously stated.
Hector.
Oh, fuck. There we go. Got it.
You... While all of this is happening, Violet's just kind of been standing and staring at the giant mess that this is, honestly. And she just... I don't think she can make it.
Out loud, I say she will. She has to.
As Calum casts the spell once more at a higher level.
Is that a saving throw?
Yeah.
She's considered a friend of mine.
Okay.
So she gets a +4?
4.
Doesn't matter.
1.
Natural 1.
Oof.
Her life once more leaves her body.
I take a die. I have one of the diamonds that I have in my armor, and I revivify.
Okay. What is Revivify specifications?
Way ahead of you, buddy.
Oh, shit. I'm thinking of one single word that could throw this whole thing just down a cliff into a pit of scorpions. Well, I don't want to jinx it, so we're gonna just tear this out.
Diamond's worth 300 gold points, which a spell...
Gold points.
Shut up, which a spell consumes. You touch a creature that has died in the last minute. That creature returns to life with 1 hit point. Can't return to life a creature that has died from old age. Or restore any missing body parts. That's it.
Skill check time.
This isn't a generator.
But
Valor, you are the person casting the spell.
Yep.
What's... We'll go with wisdom. Go ahead and make a wisdom check, please.
I love this bucket opalite dice. Natural 20.
Oh, nice. Hector. You see this woman who you've loved for so long, who you've now went to literally the ends of the earth for, and made a actual deal with the devil, who has now died twice directly in front of you. Sitting there, she's no longer the young woman who you met so many years ago. Whenever you were both so young and hopeful and naive. She is now older and paler, but the woman's still there. You just got her back. What do you say?
So, it was an evil.
shh.
I'm asking him a very serious question about a very serious thing.
Whatever.
Just message me then, please, so I would love to find this out.
Is she still, like, she just looks older? Is she conscious?
No. This is a skill check to see if the Revivify works. It is Matt Mercer rules. What do you say?
Listen to me, Alice. Yeah. Listen to me, Alice. Don't you dare think that I won't go to hell again. And I won't raise a whole new level of hell. I just got you back. This whole place. And if this cruelty that I'm feeling right now, I can't go on in this cruel world unless I have your smile, unless I have your hand to hold, to protect, to... So much you get to be a mother. I need you. Come back to me.
Make a persuasion check.
I cast Bless on all of us.
Okay.
I didn't hear you. Or,
4?
correct? D4. Yeah, no, he asked you D4.
Oh.
Bless. Yes. Yeah, Bless is the D4. Yes. Yes. Okay.
At that point, we just leave the table. I'm like, there's no hope. We're done. Game over.
What'd you get?
30.
30?
30.
Okay.
I have a plus 12 in persuasion.
Okay. Calum and Valor.
Rolled a 4 on that. Thanks, Valor.
Nice.
Wait, what do you roll?
30.
Okay, never mind then. Yep, go.
Okay.
I have luck points.
Yeah.
I can save this.
Calum and Valor.
Mm.
You have heard him talk about his daughter.
Yeah.
And occasionally heard a faint voice. Whether that was her or not is hard to tell. But at this moment, as you're all standing around the body of this woman who you have never met before, but heard about and understand where she came from and how much, at least an idea of what she's been through, you now see a faint purple glow from around her head, as you can now make out the form of a tiefling girl.
I did not cast Bless on myself. I cast Blessed on Hector, Calum, and Violet. I know she's there.
Don't you have to see them in order to be able to cast Bless?
Fade string, he's gonna pull that.
Yeah, he's not,
Metagaming
he's
pigeon?
not wrong.
That's not metagaming, he's gonna fucking save it.
Shut up, metagaming pigeon!
Oh my god. I quit. I'm gonna use... Okay, I use a luck point then. Reroll the persuasion roll. Have fun burying your wife, you fucks.
No, but I've remembered she's there because the last time I looked at it, he had a purple string attached to his.
Correct.
So I didn't cast it on myself. They have seen her before. They have seen her before because whenever I got attacked, somebody summoned her to, guard me. It was just a brief. So they've seen her before, it's just, they can't see her. Not like this. This is new. Right now. You're ruling.
Anyway, she is a fully grown female tiefling.
Bring it up.
She's kneeling next to this woman. She has her hands where Alice's head is.
Yep.
But can't actually touch her.
Is she trying to touch her?
Yes, but she can't.
Puppy.
I'm gonna try to turn just one hand into a ghost.
Okay.
And put my hand on her shoulder. And try to touch where she is.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to give her a little bit of solidarity in her hands so she can touch her.
Okay. You're trying to help her be corporeal?
Yes. Just her hands. I don't know if I can do it for very long, but just long enough.
Okay. Go ahead and make a constitution check? Yeah, sounds good. Constitution check.
17, 18, 19, 20, 22. Oh, wait, no. 21.
21. You try to concentrate your essence and how you understand the fluctuation between being corporeal and incorporeal. But it doesn't seem to work.
I don't let her go. I just keep touching her with my hand. I don't think she's had anybody be able to, other than Hector, to be able to touch her.
Correct.
So,
Um,
this is what, and I don't know if she looks at me. It's just I'm here for you two.
she looks down at the woman she now understands as her mother. I know that you're my mom. But I don't know you yet. And Dad's done really stupid stuff to get you back. So I can have a mom again. I want to at least try to know you. Even if it's just for Dad. He's missed you a lot. He didn't want me to know or notice, but he has. I've heard him crying at night. Don't go yet. Hector, make a persuasion check for Alice. For Violet.
Persuasion check for Alice. What?
Did you say persuasion?
Correct.
Okay, she has an 8-4 too. Yeah. That's a 25.
Very well. The base for this is 10. 3 successes brings it down to 2. Meaning, so long as I get a 3 or better, she comes back. If I get a 2 or 1, she does not.
Sorry.
That is a 1. I'm joking.
17.
Yeah, no.
I couldn't read. I couldn't read the
Hector's
number,
looking
so
off.
when you
Yeah.
said that's a 1, I'm just like,
Oh.
fucking serious.
I don't want to hear Skylar cry
I've been playing
again.
with your smart ass. I figured out how to tell when you're
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
Hector, I have passed on your flipping off.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pause the audio. Hector's gonna go change his pants.
No,
We're gonna come back. It's gonna be great.
come back, Skylar.
Skylar, come back.
So, I look at her. I'm constantly looking at her face string. Does Violet disappear or does she stay?
She is still well, she's still visible.
And I'm still like half ghost, like just my arm.
Yeah.
I just look at her. Good job.
She's just staring at Alice.
I'm gonna see if she has a demon curse like mine, or if it's stronger.
Okay.
It's so stupid.
This appears to be stronger.
And I just turn and look at Hector like, what the fuck? I don't say anything, but I just look at you.
You now can see that Hector has a dark spot on his fate string.
It's like chlamydia.
It's small, not nearly as big, but just ignore him, Skylar.
You watch my eyes look up above your head. What did you do? Got her back. At what cost to you? Oh, just a couple days.
How many days is a couple? And if you say,
Two.
and if you say 2, I'm gonna smack you with a fucking mace.
2?
What?
Nothing.
I just reach over and I put this, it's like a stone, like, gauntlet on my hand, and I put it on your shoulder, and I don't squeeze, but I go. I don't say anything, I just sigh.
Heavy sigh.
And I just shake your shoulder, and I'm like, if you would have fucking taken us with you. And I just let go. I look back at her string. Is it still the different colors? Is it brighter? Did it stay the same?
It's still the different colors. It's still the same. Okay, it's back to how it was when you first saw it.
Yeah. She unconscious?
Yeah.
I just look at Caleb. I'm too fucking tired for this. And I stand up.
I'll take care of her.
I'm gonna go fucking fix this city. And I turn and go to the druids and mages.
I lean down and pick her up.
Okay.
And I look at Hector and I let him know that we're glad to have you back. But if you would have given
Wherever
us,
you're taking her, I'm going.
if you would have given us a little bit more time, we could have done this together.
Your ring's on, right?
Yeah.
So all everybody's hearing is so many different abyssal cuss words. It's not even funny.
Who speaks Abyssal?
Actually,
Undercommon. Sorry.
Yeah, undercommon here too.
I actually don't. I speak Infernal.
Oh, I speak Abyssal! Oh my god! I know a
Yay!
language! I know a language.
You're hearing all Abyssal cuss words.
Yay! I know that one and that one. I heard that one in junior high. I called my mom that once and she died.
You probably hear a couple words. You hear cuss words and a mixture of a Hector in there.
This is shortly following having heard.
Mr. Krabs? Yeah.
This is shortly after hearing Valor call for Calum. You then, probably a minute later, hear Valor doing a bunch of abyssal cuss words with Hector mixed in there.
If you would have given us more time, we could have all done this together. Which probably would have prevented this from happening right here and now. But in the current standing, we have a city, an economy, and a society to basically put back together that is pretty much fallen into pieces. So, try to keep up.
So I'm back in hell.
I mean, close. I'll find one of the guest rooms to put her in, but we kind of have a job to do, so you can either stay with who I assume is your wife in a room, or you can follow us and try to keep up. And I don't even give him a chance to reply. I kick the door open with my foot and walk out.
Okay.
Hector, from where Valor was standing, you didn't see it before, but the book you read is there. I had no idea that it came unlatched. My journal, the one you read. I grabbed that.
Okay.
Before following Caleb to the guest room.
Okay. Caleb.
It probably hit the floor and opened to one of the abyssal, like one of the pages that started my fucking curse. My curse of the devils.
Okay. You tuck that away and follow along behind Caleb as he goes upstairs. Takes her to one of the rooms, puts her down on a cot. Well, a bed. It's actually a bed.
It's more of a hotel than a church.
When I lay her down, I give her, like, basically just, like, the whole, check pulse, check, like, temperature and whatnot, and whatever, just to make sure she's, like, in stable condition.
Okay. She does appear to be stable. Pretty much the same state she's been in since you guys brought her back, but hasn't changed any, gotten any better or worse. Still unconscious.
Okay.
Hector, what's your passive perception?
It would be 15.
Okay. You see as Caleb puts her down on the bed. You know from experience he's essentially doing a medicine check. Going through everything.
I actually give a little bit of a smile that he's not doing, holy magic godwork stuff, and he's kind of taking more of it. I'm noticing that he's doing more doctor thing.
Wait till you find out what he did later.
He stuck a finger in my bum.
Fuck you.
I'm 45. I need a check.
You're a half-elf. That extends. You gotta wait until, like, 65.
Not the only thing I extended.
Anyway.
The thermometer. What are you thinking?
I have a long intestine tract.
Like a Hot Wheel.
Anyway.
Okay. What are you doing? Checked her. She's good. Stable. Looks mostly comfortable. It's kind of hard to tell. But...
thought I had, like, a cantrip I wanted to cast or something. Oh, do I see... That's right. Do I see any, like, open, like, wounds on her? Like, anything that's opened or just, like, freshly healed kind of thing?
There's a lot of scabbed over things.
Okay. I'll go ahead and cast a second level Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Just to... Yeah, so I do a bunch of doctor shit, and then I'm like, okay, she seems to be stable, and then I see like scabs and shit, and I start gathering gold energy in my hand to cast Cure Wounds. How did I get to 5th levels? I wanted to mark off 2nd.
Because we're bookish?
Yep. So I'll do a 2nd level Cure Wounds on her.
Okay.
From your, you've noticed Ravens following you the whole time you've been coming through here.
He doesn't notice shit.
They're attracted to death. My
13.
13?
Yep.
Okay.
They get closer, the closer someone else is to death. My focus is solely on Alice.
Okay, so you heal her. Anything else?
Oh, I turn back to Hector and I just go, so are you staying or are you coming?
Can't hear you, Peach.
Different.
Give me a moment with her. I will, I'll figure out what you guys are. Join back later.
Alright, I'll see if Mom has anything left over for... What time is it?
It's almost noon.
Okay, I'll see if Mom has, lunch almost ready. You can head down there if you'd like.
Please, God, no.
I
I think I'll stay in this room.
I pass by and I put my hand on his shoulder and just kind of go, it is nice to have you back, but we could have been help to you. And then I walk out the door and close it behind me.
Logan.
And then cast Arcane Lock. No, I'm just kidding. Oh! He's dead.
Alright.
So, Caleb, you leave. Hector, you are now sitting in the room with Alice on the bed, and Violet is out and just kind of standing next to it.
Do you think we should help them?
Are you asking Violet?
Yeah.
To be fair, you could just be talking to yourself.
He has no idea what to do. No. Talking to Violet.
I mean, they've been nice so far. And I don't think she's gonna do anything for now.
Right. There's nothing that we can do for her right now. She just needs to rest. I kiss her on the forehead and then tuck her in and then head back out. A torch.
Okay.
You noticed when you came in this room, the voices stopped. And then as soon as you stepped out, you could hear the cursing again.
As soon as you step out the door,
Hey, Skylar.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that scene in The Dark Knight when Joker's getting interrogated and they turn on the lights and Batman's just behind him? Yeah, so you feel a very familiar grasp on your shoulders as they push you up against the wall. That's why we asked what your passive perception was. There's no fucking way you're beating the stealth.
True.
So yeah, I grab you from behind and almost like an episode of Cops, like arm behind you just slammed into the wall.
I can't make out who it is yet because the tears have not been wiped away yet. So I'm just being assaulted.
Oh,
I'm
well,
just okay for the course.
so throw up against the wall. I then turn you around so you can see who it is. And I give you the most heartfelt hug I could possibly muster. Seconded only to when I was reunited with Cody.
Wiping away the tears on me, I just return the embrace. It's good to see you, Raven.
You fucking left us.
Oh, trust me, I've been called in every language an idiot.
At least like 10.
I got her back. At least 10.
Got who back?
My wife.
Though I'm going to try to hide it,
Eventually,
or not.
Violet.
So, you sense that, like,
Pretty good inside.
okay. Though I try to hide it, you can sense that Raven just kind of goes cold at the mention of, like, oh, my wife. Like, I did not think that possible.
Like Raven didn't know that I had a wife? Or
Out of every single bullshit scenario that we've been a
getting
part
someone
of,
back?
I thought that getting somebody back from something like that is incredibly difficult, and I have only seen it done once before in my life, and that's because I've done it.
He doesn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of the disbelief of, wait, you got someone back from hell? You could get people back from hell? That's a thing?
Not only that, eventually, Violet will have her own body back.
Stunned silence turning into just tears of relief.
So I heard that there is a problem happening outside. And as much as I'd love to crush your joy about how happy I am to see you all, any more embracing and my wife might get the wrong idea.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Aw, you gay.
Okay. Also, you're wrong. Well, you're wrong about a lot of things. Most things. All the things? Most things. I'll be generous. First off, I regard you more as, like, the fatherly type that I've never had growing up. And secondly, you're wrong, there isn't a problem outside.
I feel one of the amazingly choreographed jokes coming
Yeah,
from
video calls are really fucking with the
Persona
timing.
4. Yeah.
Holy Christ. Yeah. It's problems, plural. The world's on fire.
How about yours?
Fuck you, running up a dick
Why do
with
you
a pine
always steal it?
shoved up your ass. Jesus Christ. You're not there. Metagaming pigeon! Metagaming pigeon, put him down! Eat him! Destroy him, rip off his ears, and feed it to his urethra. Figure it out. It hurts like hell.
Alright, mate. What?
What did you do?
I respond
I was
to
gonna
that
throw
with,
this out and they're like, but it says cookie. You can't throw food at people.
You have standards.
Yeah, because I'm fat.
Here.
I respond to Raven's problems with. Then I suppose it's a way to work.
So, that means then that you're going to stick around for a while?
I got who I needed to go get back. As long as she stays healthy, this is the best place for me. Near her. But I can't sit around and wait. I have to be active.
I got a text on my pad.
Also, Violet's really wanted to punch some guys.
Okay, good. I'm getting one.
Excuse me.
Okay, so are you coming with us to get something to eat then?
I thought we had problems.
Yeah, and one of those problems is you look like shit, so you probably need to eat. And Caleb's mom did not totally bribe me to say that.
Right.
Yeah.
Miss lunch, see what happens.
Mm-hmm. I'm not frightened of most things on this earth, but that thing, it scares me.
She was the one who took me in first.
She's the one that actually invited you in, to be honest.
Yeah.
Caleb's like, no, you don't need to come in. And she's like, excuse you, have you ate?
Yep.
No.
But your lap is there. And so, comfy looking for our puppers. Okay, as you all eventually make your way down to mess hall.
Yeah.
Dining room, that's the word.
Yep.
I was looking for. English is hard. Valor, where'd you go?
To the priest, to the mages.
Okay.
We need help with the lich.
Everybody's all gathered in the dining room, so.
When everybody goes in there, they can still hear all the cursing and shit. My face hasn't changed.
Jesus.
Okay. You're the first one in there, actually. Lafayette, what are you doing?
And I sit down violently, and I'm like, because nobody else is in here, so I can let my emotions show. But as soon as Velka says anything, my face goes neutral again.
Being sad in my room.
Being sad in your room. You gonna stay sad in your room when it's food time?
Did Aurelia go downstairs?
She
Good.
helps Becca with food.
Then I guess they'll go back downstairs.
You come into the room and see Valor fuming, almost literally, on a bench.
Ooh, dude, you picked the wrong house, food. You're gonna get fucked up.
You see Valor sitting on a bench fuming.
I sit on the bench.
next to him, opposite him, down the table from him,
Lap. No,
on
next
his
to him.
lap. Got it. I'm sure Gamora's gonna be just fine with that.
I don't know.
Oh, some kind of
Gamora
game.
pulls out a suspicious roll of ones.
No, they sit next to him.
Okay.
I pat him on his knee and tell him, hey, whatever you're going through, it's going to be okay, buddy. Here, and I take his head.
Oh my god.
Lafayette is now trying to comfort you, Valor.
There's a lot of, there's a resistance, and I'm like...
Oh, so just standard Logan and Matt
Yeah,
cuddling.
If he were raging,
not
he'd
a word.
overcome most resistances.
Ooh. Hey,
I let it happen, because there's no way I'm in, I just wait for everybody to come in, so I can get this fucking... everybody back into what body they were supposed to be in.
I want you to know something.
What?
I've had your blood in my mouth.
Uh-huh.
At that, Bilka comes in with a tray of food, starts putting things down. She's starting to go back and forth between the kitchen and the dining room. People are starting to file in. You notice the mages are being accompanied by the acolytes, who have just been kind of showing them around, followed by the druids, who are, once again, it's all kind of weird. They're both not people of religion. They're people of logic and magic and then nature. So it's just, this is a whole lot of weird being inside of a giant deaf person's temple.
It's when the Earthbound employees
So-
go to a hot topic.
Yes.
So a scientist, a hippie, and a priest walk into a bar.
Welcome to a graveyard. Shortly, Calum comes in, and then you see all of the halflings plus the queen and the consort, and then a little bit after that, you see Raven and Hector come in. They're the last to arrive. Hector, you come in and you see a bunch of very oddly dressed people. Some that you'd recognize as being more of nature, so likely druids. Ones who all have matching robes on with different emblems, crests on their, like where the front pocket would be on their robes. And then a bunch of halflings. Did you ever meet the king and queen? Or the queen and consort?
Excuse
I
me.
don't think it did.
His name's Elion.
No? Okay. You also see two high elves, but in more commoners kind of clothing. Which is odd to see a high elf in commoners clothing.
Just imagine the real world. It's just like these two high elves, like the thing of utmost grace and nobility and beauty, walking in wearing like a Denny's t-shirt. It's like, okay.
No, they're in sweatpants.
Banned
Yeah.
from those.
It's the scene from Pulp Fiction. They're wearing the white shirts with like the trunks.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Is Sassat here?
That's not here as well.
Whenever, like, everybody's just sitting down, getting ready and everything, and, you know, I'm sitting next to Aurelia, I'm just gonna shrink under the table.
You're just gonna crawl underneath the table. She just kind of sits at the end of the table. The other end of the table.
I'm going to tell Aurelia to hand me food when it's food time.
Aurelia just stares at you. Get back up here.
No, I don't like her.
Okay, well, I'm not exactly a fan, but she's not gonna do anything to you.
You promise?
I won't let her do anything to you.
Okay. I get back in my chair like a big boy.
Were you
Okay.
picturing a high chair as well, or was that just me?
Bib.
I mean...
Thought so, too.
Okay.
We all get menus. He gets the coloring mat.
Do you want chicken nuggets or mac and cheese?
Fuck mac and cheese.
Pizza. Those are the options.
Nah, Belko would go back and make the pizza. She didn't care.
Matt Mercer told a story about how his family took him to a Mexican restaurant, but he ordered a cheeseburger, so one of the employees ran down the street to the burger place and brought back a cheeseburger.
Oh my god.
For little baby Matt Mercer.
That is fucking service. He knew. He looked into the future, was like, this man is special.
Yeah.
That's
He
not
is
a
God.
Man. That's not a
Little do we
man.
know.
That is a...
Yes, mother, I am perfection. Bring news from the womb.
Fuck, I was gonna say that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it frustrating when people steal your punchlines? Oh.
There you go. Last
Crazy.
time started glow.
Aren't you happy to be back, Skylar?
I'm happy to have Skylar back because he's cute.
All right, you will begin eating food.
I think more than a few of us
Okay,
are like
there's
making,
two people at this table.
are making sideways eyes at Hassad as she sits at the table.
Mm-hmm.
That's just kind of like
I mean,
looks around at
I think-
everyone and then eventually.
I think
disappears.
Caleb would probably do it like maybe once or twice, but then just tries to keep his focus on just like
Don't look at her.
just
Smell fear.
just focus on the food and making sure the baby gets fed and like a little bit of small talk every now and again.
I'm
she's-
gonna actively make it a point to actually like engage with just like conversation with Hassad.
She's
You
mostly
betrayed
talking
me?
with Marjorie.
No, I know what it's like to eat alone, and it sucks.
Oh. She's mostly talking with Marjorie.
Yeah.
Uh,
Was that roleplay or not? You don't know. Anyway.
Hey, yawn, man. Just stick my finger in it.
he's gonna bite your nipple again.
He's got to kick me in the titty again.
That's like
That one left a mark.
Mm-hmm.
the scar.
No, it did not.
You all
It hurts though.
finish eating uneventfully, unless anyone wants to say anything.
Yeah.
So, baby.
What'd you say?
When did he get here?
What'd you say, Skylar?
He pointed at your child and was like, "That's new."
Wasn't he here for?
Nope.
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 It's been a tick.
Yeah, it has. Right. So.
It's been a day.
You see a small girl, probably about 8 months now at this point. She's sitting up on her own. She has pale skin and purple eyes.
Not that pale, calm down.
I said pale, not literally white.
Okay. Well. Okay.
And every now and then, you see if she doesn't quite get the food fast enough, you notice she just starts to seem to get angry because, wants the food, give me food, nom nom. And her hair changes. It starts to go gold. And her skin starts to glow.
Now that answers that question.
Jesus, baby.
But as her hair turns gold, you noticeably notice that Calum is not in disguise and has silver hair.
Anyways, continue with your explanation.
So this this is Lilreal. She's my daughter, for all intents and purposes. Giving like a sideways glance at Louise. It's a long story. But pretty much I have an adopted daughter. And he just kind of gives a big cheesy smile for a second.
Belka comes over and grabs Lil Rio, and I have a granddaughter. And Lil Rio, and she's given a cookie, and so Lil Rio's just an almond on a cookie now.
I turn to where Violet is and I just go, cute.
Aww.
It's the alternator.
You get used to it eventually.
Zoe,
It's so stupid.
show us an impression of a hyena. Thank you, Zobo.
Aww.
Zoe's dreaming.
Can you hear her?
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway. Continue with your conversation.
So, yeah. I have an adopted daughter. She is... we determined her... Like, we know that she's more than just Asamar, correct?
Well, her mother is tiefling, so yes.
Yeah. She is what is called a Nephilim?
Nephilim?
Nephero.
Nephilim, I'm a Nephilim. She's, her hobbies include playing with blocks, tummy time, and, learning to fly.
Luis just, like, backhand smacks you on the chest. You're not supposed to be teaching her how to fly yet.
Okay, I can't help it if she just does it, okay? What am I supposed to do? Weigh her down with stones?
You're not supposed to be teaching her dangerous things.
It's not dangerous. I do it all the time.
It is dangerous. She can't even walk.
Sometimes you gotta run first.
That's not how it works.
She's gonna learn how to fly before you can learn how to
Sometimes you gotta break Mach 4 in the stratosphere before you crawl.
Right?
Simple math.
I mean,
It's new math.
Oh god.
Zoe?
she
That's
can
Common Core math.
which can. I don't remember if I had this conversation, but can she keep her wings out longer than I can?
She only kept him out for like a minute.
So yes.
Mine can stay out for a minute. Fuck off.
Yeah. So can hers.
Fucking pain in my ass.
Hector, roll a history check.
Oh, okay.
Dick synergy. Zoe, Exhibit A.
Yeah.
Here you go. That just happened. You watch that and left. Look at him, he's dreaming. Oh,
What'd you get?
6.
15? Okay. The name somewhat rings a bell, but not... You're not really connecting the dots too much. Can't hear you, Peach.
The name Nephilim?
Yes. You do see Hassat is now intently looking at Lilriel.
Oh, fucking hell. Who all notices that she is looking intently at Lily
You and sure.
Would you like to
Lafayette.
roll perception?
Sure. Roll perception.
52.
Hold on. 44.
I'm gonna use a luck point to have him reroll.
You're gonna waste a luck point.
I don't
Seriously.
give a fuck.
37.
Okay.
Haha, less.
Either way, yes, you notice.
This is the true end game, okay? If I have
Like-
luck points, I'm gonna use it like Vaxeldan used it and fuck over my teammates.
Vaxel Dan.
That's how he did it.
Vaxel Dan.
It's in the director's cut. The extended it is the Snyder cut. Release it.
Like,
Right.
creepily...
So you two notice that Hassat is paying intent focus.
I was gonna say, is she, like, creepily staring, or just, like...
She's licking her lips, which is really fucking weird, man. Just pulling out a
You don't notice?
bottle of barbecue sauce.
I thought you told me I noticed.
No, they noticed.
We
You weren't
noticed.
paying attention. Your mom took the delivery off.
Okay.
I
Stab her.
walk over, talk across the table, whichever's like more like socially convenient. If that makes sense.
Well, you're across the table from her.
Okay, yeah. I just look around and be like, yeah, kind of makes you wish you had a kid of your own, right? You almost punched the light, man.
I didn't see you take out your gun.
Hmm?
I didn't see you
You
take
just
out your
fucking
gun.
murdered her.
No.
She just kind of looks at you and then just looks down at her plate.
Mm-hmm. So she's no longer focusing intently on the child.
Correct.
Okay, I go back to my food.
Leave me out of this.
Hi, you almost killed a lot of people that I cared about. Get fucked. Cry into your
You did
grits.
kill a lot of
Cry
people.
into your grits.
Well, I mean, technically...
I'm trying.
Hey, don't throw the glasses.
Yeah, they're
Right.
already broken beyond all repair.
Kayla repaired them. What are you talking about?
Did
They
you?
actually held. They've held pretty good.
Kayla, we should
Did you
like
use
have a
ocular
Facebook.
repair?
Oh.
Oh, I
If-
wish.
If
Remember
only you
that one.
could repair the generators as fast as you could repair these glasses.
Oh.
I'm joking. You got like 4 generators last time.
I did. It was
Hey
pretty
there,
damn
sport.
good.
Skill checks getting you down.
They are. Anyway,
Cry into your grits. It's Nikita.
So,
Nikita is grits.
finish up my food and,
food has been finished.
yeah, just kind of... Alright, Valor, where are we doing this ritual thing?
I just look at the mages. Where do you think would be a better idea?
The mages look at the druids. The druids look back at the mages.
Oh, criminy.
I look over at Lafayette.
Why don't we go over to the abandoned torch keep? There's no magic there. It's blowed up.
Literally have the buried remains of it. Damn it. Whatever. It's fine.
We could get the priests involved, too.
I mean,
You looked at me. What can I say?
the
Wait, doesn't the castle have a courtyard?
yes.
Why don't we do it there then?
Why don't we go to the castle?
Usually by almost like a unspoken rule, a lot of political areas aren't hallowed or consecrated towards any one specific deity or deities.
Yeah, that's
so
fair.
Let's go storm the castle.
pretty fucking neutral there.
Okay, it's also like noon.
Yeah.
Do we have to wait for a certain amount of time?
It's gonna take a while to do everybody.
It's just there's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
There used to be parties
We can
thrown
go in
there.
groups. We can go in small groups.
Yeah.
Okay, but I thought we were supposed to be kind of keeping this
We have secret
on the
entrances.
down low.
Yeah.
We have secret entrances and
Hi.
tunnels.
The courtyard's covered by the walls, right?
Yeah.
Now, don't see a problem with doing it there.
The mages is just. I mean, we can pretty much do magic wherever. It doesn't really matter.
Why don't we just do it in the chapel and we just move all the pews?
The elder druids. There's no pews here. That's not how this place works.
Sure.
It's not Saren Ray's temple. This is the Raven Queen's temple.
Yeah, you take a bloodbath.
Yeah.
The druids are like, well, I mean, I would kind of appreciate being on soil, but it doesn't really matter.
Isn't there dirt in the courtyard? Because it has trees.
I get the sense that you're trying to not let us go to the courtyard, and we're really fighting you.
It's
So-
fine. I'm just explaining from the mage's point of view. They don't care. From the druid's point of view, hey, nature would be nice because, nature.
Yeah. So it seems like then the druid group has a preference.
The mage do not.
So
Isn't
But
it like,
Courtyard.
apparently we're trying to keep this secret so we can't just waltz through town
wait.
to get to the castle.
We could go to that forest on the outskirts of town where you guys found Lafayette, or where Louise found Lafayette.
It's secluded.
You refer to yourself in the third person.
Well, I was talking out of character.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm in character now. We could go to the woods where your girly friend found me.
found me, I, we, yes, us, speaking in first person.
I missed my sword that could give people tetanus.
You had a sword that could give people death.
It was
It was
so
a very
rusted.
rusty sword.
Really rusty.
Gotcha.
It was so rusted.
I mean, it's secluded. Can we get there without going through town, correct?
There's tunnels that lead outside the city, right?
Here's the thing, though, is I don't know if I really want to divulge that to a small parade.
Take 5 people at a time then.
I think that not divulging it to a small parade still stands.
I think it'd be a bad idea to blindfold
Is
everybody.
this chapel close to the water in any sense of the word?
No.
It's closer to the water than it is to the grove of trees.
Okay. Well, I'm saying, why don't we just load everybody up on the ship? We just sail over to the grove of trees, and then there.
So just go the literal roundabout way.
Yeah. So rather than cutting through and basically opening my book and the rogue's book of how we get around so quickly to everybody and their damn dog, including the politicians of this area, how about we just take a scenic route?
I thought the politicians knew.
I'm just saying it's a very scenic
Some of the
route.
politicians.
Politicians are where it exists. They don't actually know where any of the entrances or exits or pathways or how they navigate anything like that.
Kiara,
It's like the teachers knowing that there's like some like illegal brownie racket going on at school.
but
They don't know.
They know
The
you're
guy.
dealing drugs. They just haven't caught you dealing drugs yet.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to get it done.
Yep.
So,
okay, so fuck it, scenic route.
I liked that we press triangle for fast travel.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Yay, we traveled by map!
You all managed to find your way to Raven's Boat.
Load everybody up on a ship.
Yep.
Fucking rowboat our way out back to the fucking forest so we can get to the grove of trees where we found Lafayette.
Rowboat?
Please don't just.
big ass boat.
just
Fuck it.
Yeah, the boat. Y'all get on the boat. Y'all go to the Grove of Trees.
Cool.
You are now in the Grove of Trees.
Cool.
Alright, how do we fuck this
I
pig?
just wrote,
This is magic. This is not my expertise. I'm sitting out.
I will assist in any way I can, but for now, I'm. What?
You didn't charge your phone.
I did charge my phone.
Mm.
But my phone is slowly going to shit, so.
I didn't poop on it.
I guess whenever we get money, we're gonna have to get you a new phone.
Would you like a long charger?
It has nothing to. It's just a phone, dude.
It's the battery itself.
Well, I mean, dude.
I give
For now.
Kadi a kiss on the forehead for luck before she undergoes the ritual.
That is so sweet. You are a good person.
No, I'm not.
You are the color red.
I pretty much sit on the sideline. Just if anybody needs any help with anything, then you can use me. But I'm just gonna like chill and just wait.
I'm sitting on a stump.
You're right.
You see as the mages.
Basically, there, and I haven't yet asked what the fuck is going on, but it's coming.
You see as the mages form a hexagon?
Yep.
That's not the right word.
Octagon?
Hex is 6.
Yes.
Yes, hexagon. And then the druids fill in the spaces in between, eventually making a circle. All of the halflings get in the middle. And you see as they all join hands, the queen and the consort are standing outside the circle with the rest of you guys.
Okay.
The queen looks at you, Valor. This is gonna work, right?
It has to. I don't have any other ideas.
We fucking hope.
Well, we have one idea, but it's not great. It's gonna like emotionally scar the shit out of like everyone involved.
And we'll take like 2 weeks.
It won't take 2 weeks to kill everyone.
No, it'll take like, I don't know,
Half
a
an
minute
hour.
and a half to kill everybody, but
Those are rookie numbers.
it'll take me 2 weeks to constantly cast 9th level spells. And I don't even want to go into how many diamonds we'd have to burn.
I got the money.
What about the pain that those poor halflings would have to feel?
Anyway, so this totally PG method.
Caleb
Please
says
continue.
none of that.
Hector, you're seeing this super weird ritual kind of thing going on at the moment. And then they're talking about an alternate method where they kill a bunch of people.
Wasn't canon. Or is it canon? They're actually telling me about this. Oh,
Yeah, that was canon.
Yep.
Oh, that was fuck.
Did someone say cannon?
You did finish.
My ship just looks over and has the angry eyes. The fuck was that? Okay.
Anyone want to say anything before this starts?
I haven't asked questions yet. I am just.
This is our option. I wish you all the best of luck, and we'll see you on the other side. Are they asking for my help at all, or because I'm another spellcaster? No. Okay. And I lean against a tree and hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Grab my holy symbol and pray.
Seeing that rousing speech, I'm just gonna keep it brief and just say, like mockingly, not mockingly, but like pantomime, I guess, like raising a glass and be like, though you may regain your old forms, here's to looking forward to new beginnings. Go change.
Do a thing.
Is Hassat here?
Your paws are cold, puppy.
I'd like to thank the class.
Mm-hmm.
What was that, Peach?
I'd like to thank the class.
Oh, okay.
I love how he tries to speak, but then like every now and then the video call, he just like starts the sentence as a human and then ends it like sounding like a fucking magneton. It's great. It's the best.
It's okay, is Hassat here? Watching?
Pupper, you're cold.
I don't know. Did you guys bring her along?
No.
Thank God.
No.
I mean, she's not...
No one's really told her why she's here.
Yeah. Why is she here? No one told me why she's here. Why is she
I don't
here?
even remember why she was supposed to be here.
Motherfuckers.
Elion recommended that maybe she come because
I
you
don't know why
guys
she's here.
you guys keep
If I
thinking
remember Elion recommended her, I would have brought her.
Because? DM?
because he had the idea that if he could figure out how to restore her memory, that she could tell him how it is that she managed to cast the storm.
Okay.
But
Oh, to reverse the memory.
to reverse the memory. But that was before you guys got a bunch of druids who can just randomly conjure a storm if they want.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
because I had Raven do that, and then
But you don't know
Nah.
how to do the whole put the memory part in
Yeah.
the storm.
the helmet.
Well, remember, I got all these people in like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Anyway, as the ritual begins, you see the mages start chanting. Valor, you're familiar. Hector, you're somewhat familiar. It is arcane-based magic.
I have a cantrip.
It appears to be the beginnings of the spell True Resurrection. At the same time, you see the druids start with a spell. You're not familiar with nature-based magic, so you're not sure what the spell is, but it is not the same ones that the mages are doing. You see as the halflings that are in the middle all just kind of sit down in a circle, mimicking the same circle that the mages and druids are in. And you see as the circle breaks, the mages then grab hands and the druids grab hands, making concentric circles around the halflings. And they start moving in opposite circles. One going clockwise, one counterclockwise. As the chanting gets louder and louder, you see as the people in the center start twitching, moving, just general uncomfortable. As the volume of the chanting reaches its zenith, you can see as the people in the middle start to glow. They're all glowing a sort of pale yellow. I'm going to have all of you roll a d20.
Oh, shit.
I swear to God, if I wake up as a halfling,
We roll a d20 for every person present.
Everybody here,
Okay.
roll a d20.
I just give it smartest by. Then
Everybody
Hasa-
that's a
totally
PC,
Yeah.
roll a d20.
Then Hasake, and then there's Dorsey, there's Violet, there's...
PCs, roll a d20.
19.
$13.
I rolled a 12.
Hector,
13.
Valor,
19.
Me and Valor are buddies.
Alright, so I'm coming back as something fucked up. It's been real. Nikita, you just look the best right now.
The fuck?
What?
He hopped behind the computer screen.
You saw a mouse.
just barely. Alright.
Oh, it was like a collective DC thing? Okay.
You all
Yep.
are concentrating on this now pale glowing light from the center. And eventually the chanting just stops. All movement stops, but the glowing persists. One moment. And another. And another. Your pointer finger is actually kind of small in comparison.
Yeah, my middle finger. Yeah, my middle finger's the longest.
Anyway, the pale glow eventually fades, and you see standing in the way where the halflings once were the Kyriorigus in their original forms, now with just very tight clothing.
Do it
I
again.
want to rip the clothing off Cuddy, but this is a family show.
It is not a family show.
Yeah.
It is not a family
Hey.
show.
Using everything in my use my 45 fucking movement speed, I rush over and like damn near tackle hug Cuddy.
Okay. She's slightly disoriented, so you actually get the jump on her
Good.
and legitimately tackle her this time.
Okay.
Hey, Caleb.
1.
Why do I feel like Raven's going to take Cotty on the broom, and then we're not going to see them for a few days?
That's because it's probably true.
You see as everyone just kind of like looks down at themselves and
On
just
the SS
wonderment.
fuckboat, what are you talking about?
I go over to Dad and
Okay.
just give him a big hug.
Your dad has busted out of the shirt. He's a bit top heavy.
Slight aside, sorry. Did anybody tell Belka that the halfling trying to hit on her was...
Yeah, we already.
Okay, alright, cool. Alright.
Yeah, she was mad at him
You
and
slapped him out of her chair, man.
Okay, I gotcha.
He keeps leaving her, so she's kind of a little pissed.
That's
A little
fair.
pissed.
Caleb's happy to have his dad back.
Fucking
Same
comes
here.
in, start calling him Gandalf, he just pops in and... Here's some information, buddy.
I come due now at the turn of the tide.
I would say I'd like to hug my mom, but she killed him. She was Thanos.
I mean, she kind of is.
Anyway.
Basically.
We tried to snap that back, but I'm pretty sure we failed because of the whole wish thing. We couldn't cast wish. It was a pain in the ass.
So, I'm still hugging the fuck out of her, and I'm not stopping until she starts punching me away. So.
I give Dad a hug, and then I go over to... Because is the queen the same way? Like, full form, tight clothing?
The queen and
It's
the
already been
consort
changed.
Yeah.
Oh,
are
yeah, they fixed
outside of the
themselves.
circle
Never
because
mind.
they can fix themselves.
They fixed themselves.
Their
Never
true form is actually
mind.
a
Never
dragon.
mind.
Because
Never
Elion's pretty
mind.
cool. Like, Elion's an awesome guy.
Never mind the queen, just
Elion.
Elion.
Elion, the consort, Elion.
Yeah.
Who is, through like, I think 6 degrees or whatever, somewhat an acquaintance of Marjorie, the head priestess. Write that down, Marjorie, M-A-R...
Well, I know who Marjorie is because Fulbert fucked her.
That's fair. But what about Elion?
Actually, I feel like Marjorie fucked Fulbert, not the... No. Anyway. Breathe a sigh of relief and just like, well, one thing went right.
Cody's just
You all, I turned to Pilot, basically say,
Okay.
basically say, we're gonna do the reverse to you though.
Violet's just
I turned to the spirit of my dead daughter and just say to her... I don't even know anymore, man.
Cody just finally like shakes herself out of it, and she just yep, okay. Can I breathe it out?
No.
I can kick your ass, and I'm taller than you again.
I know, and I love it.
Let's go.
My neck was starting to get a crick from looking down. I didn't want to hurt your feelings of saying it, but oh my god, you're back.
Hey, fucker, turn off your volume.
Pokemon acquired.
Ligma.
Yeah, looking up was making a crick in my neck too.
Okay, I let her go. I'm gonna pull off the robe of many things, and just kind of drape it around her, and just like there, like
Okay.
get to something a little
puts
more
it
breathable.
on.
Yeah.
And then ties it so he's actually more covered.
Not so much cover like can breathe because like tight closed.
I told Dad that you might want to go change.
Let's go home.
Let's go back to the temple. And...
Just did.
Temple of Eternal Breast.
Dad joke. Dad
Wow.
joke.
Wow.
Dad joke.
Please tell me he didn't say that dad joke.
No.
Okay.
It's canon.
Sure.
No.
Ash is named after Ashley Williams from The Evil Dead.
Hey, they never used the cubbyhole.
Valor.
You talking about the shaggin' wagon?
Anything?
Oh god. Immediately she's like, nope, nope, nope.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-mm.
I think she wants
Anything
to
to
live
add?
with Ash.
Just try to smack her ass.
Anyway.
It's nice to meet you, sir. I love you.
Valor?
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything to add?
No, as soon as the spell went through and everybody went back to normal, like that hard ass that Valor has been keeping up, his ass hits the ground and he just puts his head in his hands because this was his only option to get this fixed. So he's got his head and he's got his head in his hands.
Okay. Lafayette and Hector, you are the only ones that would be seeing this.
What's he doing?
He's ass on the ground, head in his hands.
Oh, that's funny. Wait. Is he okay?
There you
I pick up a stick and I poke him.
I turned to Lafayette. Good to see you again. Is he gonna be okay?
You're both asking each other if he's gonna be okay. This isn't gonna go well.
I walk up to Valor and
But
Valor, you get poked by a stick.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't move.
Doesn't phase you.
When you
He
poke
eats
me
the
with the
stick.
stick, you actually the tattoos on the back of the neck.
do I gotta fight some fucking crows?
Ravens.
They are
They crush just the same.
deep blue, which means sadness. So
I come over to you. I grab you by your shoulders. I pick
but they're
you up.
mixing with purple, which is happiness. So and
So you're gonna suffer, but you're gonna feel happy about it.
It's called BDSM, dude.
No, it's called the Grim.
does Caleb come over?
I was just
yeah.
Lafayette comes over and picks you up. And
hugs him. Because that's what a good friend does.
and gives you a hug.
I just let it happen.
My poor chest, he can't take it.
And that day, his heart grew 3 sizes. Caleb.
When Caleb comes over, you've never probably seen him emotional.
I have a
But
couple
this
times.
was it. Not like this. This is
Different. Get it?
yeah.
Caleb just kind of slaps a hand on your shoulder and leans in and, like, just kind of tells you, you know, we did it. Like, this was our one option, and it actually worked out. How about that shit, huh?
Now I gotta go. Now we gotta go save the world, or this wouldn't mean anything.
Fuck yeah. Let's go put this. This city back together, and fucking then we'll celebrate.
Might I make a suggestion? So you know how we took the ship out here because I didn't want to parade the entire like royal court throughout the town?
Take the shit back.
No, now that they're back to their original forms, I think now we should absolutely parade the royal court throughout town.
They're kind of like.
They look kind of tired.
They're kind of like almost naked.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can go get them clothes.
I've seen weirder parades in this town, dude.
That's fair. That's actually fair.
No, even better.
Yeah.
I mean, we could go get them clothes and then bring them back out to the ship and do the same thing tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, or we could, take the ship back to the palace, get them all closed, get them rested up, and then just make the parade to the palace from the
So
other palace.
Sounds like fun.
God, I hate
So do I
the
not?
Palace of Eternal Rest to the other palace. Chapel of Eternal Rest?
Temple of Eternal.
I don't know what the fuck it's called. I'm calling it the Haunted Mansion. Get fucked.
So-
God.
Am I or am I not slathering Dadriel in butter?
No.
No.
I start walking back to the ship.
I help collectively usher people.
It's like
Everybody
Usher's here
starts-
too?
Everybody starts, following suit, going back on the boat, kind of chit-chatting.
I try to kind of break the tension of holy shit, this life-changing moment. Just okay, please keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times. You may notice that they are a lot longer than you are used to. Please watch your head, please.
Exits are.
Please, no pushing, no
Everyone.
pushing. There's plenty of room.
Watch your head, watch your head, watch your head, watch your head. You were kind of short in the first place, so you should be fine. Watch your head, watch your head, watch it.
Because really the only other court member that Valerie could talk to was Cotty.
Uh-huh.
I want to walk up to her.
Okay.
Wherever she is.
Okay.
You already have your badass lady. This is my badass lady. Get your own.
I just want to...
You walk up to Kadi. She is currently wearing a robe of useful items. And you hear Raven behind you just growling in your general direction from being that close to Kadi.
It's just the fucking scene of Vegeta just going, mine, 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 mine.
My mama! I put my hands together like a prayer motion.
Okay.
And I put my hands above my head. I'm glad that worked.
Me too. I hate being small.
It's not as bad. It's not as bad as you think it is. I'm going, and I just turn back around.
He's a little obnoxious, isn't he?
No, now he's a tall obnoxious. Because he grew. Yeah. He's fun once you get past, the layer of, the anger. And then the layer of malice. And then the layer of violence. And then the other layer of anger. I think that's, like 3 other layers. It's like the Earth's mantle.
We
It's
get it. Onions have layers. Valor has layers.
Why not cake? Everybody loves cake.
How about a parfait? You ever seen a parfait? That's the best damn parfait I ever had. Anyway.
Why not that
Parfaits
picture?
are the most delicious thing on the whole damn planet.
May I walk up to Elion,
Sure.
Mr. Daddy Elion, sir? I'm not saying that. I'm just address. Whatever. Elion. So I walk up to him. I'm guessing he's over just staring at the ocean while we're...
He's behind everyone.
Stare at the ocean, smoking a cigarette. He's just He's
Puffing
big
on a pipe.
Yeah, trench coat.
Hand rolled cigarette.
Mm. Mm. The lighthouse.
Hello. Sorry, are you still wanting to give Fasat back her memories of, you know...
I mean, I figured we should try, so we can try and figure out how it is that she altered memories through the storm she did.
So you said after Valor dismantled her knight, that's where she stored all of her memories, right?
Right.
There's a head start.
I hate it. I hate it.
Oh, that was a pun.
You fucker.
You did.
I hate it even more. I don't want to live.
There's a tick for a good pun.
I
No.
want to go jump off a cliff now.
Oh my god. Everybody roll a d6. This is your psychic damage.
Yeah.
Three.
3.
2.
Alright.
Was that Rocky? Or was that Sammy?
You
Devil.
just see Raven just sitting here, you just see a small little trickle of just nose blood, and then she just continues on. I'm a Billie Eilish cover.
Well, that makes sense.
It's not $1 now.
Hopefully this works.
Please don't break it.
Do you want it to work, or do you want me to not break it?
Ooh. That's a very fair point. Try not to break it.
I'll try.
Okay. If she goes back to being evil, I'm going to kill her. With my own hands in 2 inches of puddle water.
She's still your mother.
She killed like half of the kingdom. In a day.
Not even a day, it was more like 8 minutes.
And the only way it was stopped was by a half mech on a rug going, it's a rug, 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 rug.
Good times.
Yep.
Foams at the mouth.
And they disappeared because he's a fucking dick.
Yeah.
He did his thing.
Very well.
You're not wrong. He's a dick.
He smells like pepperoni.
Why do we just go through gingers in this campaign like toilet paper, though?
Yeah, right?
I don't know.
God.
We
You know,
had
gingers are pretty rare. Just like Asimars.
Yeah. No, we got like 5 of those. Fucking next campaign, we're gonna turn to like 1930s New York and just be like, gingers need not apply because you're just not gonna stick
Ooh.
around. It's just, yeah, that's a history lesson for you.
I thought it was Catholic, did not apply.
No, it was Irish. Trust me.
Cataracts.
Okay. So, you guys make your way back to the Temple of Eternal Rest.
Yeah.
Breast.
Stop it.
Make sure everybody has ample resting space and
Cody can bunk in with me.
She does.
that's one less room we have to worry about.
They all had rooms before.
Yeah. What size are the beds? I'm asking for a joke.
Normal size beds.
Okay, a twin king.
Twin
Queen.
standard.
The ones that are downstairs, because they're technically in the Acolytes area,
Yeah.
are just full-size beds.
Okay.
The ones that are upstairs that are like guest rooms are queen.
Okay.
I was gonna say, if we have the full size, it might be a tight squeeze.
Well, no, it's just the fact of, I mean, now that she's full size, we're using the full bed.
I'm pretty sure Fulbert and Calum had a 3-way spoon session on a
That's
stand
true.
on a
They did.
stand.
I was
Yeah.
fast asleep. I couldn't do
It's
anything
true.
about it.
True.
They call that the
Facts.
Sunday share at Chili's.
Canon.
I
What?
Two dudes
I
and a
love that I
bear.
have like some fucking Dr. Eggman device.
Two dudes and a bear on a full size.
Two dudes and a bear. Great episode.
Bear,
I,
bear.
escort Dad to Mom's room and knock to see if she's in there.
She's in there.
Mom,
Yes, sweetie.
are you decent?
Of course I'm decent.
I look back at
Dad.
Dad and kind of whisper and be like, I have a feeling she's not about to be, and then open up the door.
That's your parent?
That's
You're
your
talking about
mother.
Your parents?
Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
if they have a healthy sex life, that's great. Like,
Okay,
good
you,
for them.
You just looked at your dad and be like, yeah, get that. You came out of that. What's wrong with you?
Anyway.
Huh?
Dad, put your dad penis in my mom's.
Aw.
Why
Skylar.
did you say that?
It was odd enough.
And then
You made
Skylar
it
happened.
awkward.
And then Skylar happened. Welcome back, Skylar.
Fucking hell,
Do
dude.
That's Skylar.
Skylar, you get an extra 8,000 psychic damage to yourself.
69
Anyway.
psychic damage.
Uh-huh.
Your brain explodes. I open up the door, stand back, and let Dad in.
She's already facing the door, and she sees him, and she just comes over, closes the door.
Is there a
And
sock on the
I
handle?
walk away.
No.
This-
She closes the door in his face.
Ah.
Oh, thank God.
Lol. I mean, no matter what, he was getting fucked.
But fuck a duck.
No. You got any grapes?
The free dude.
Okay. He just. I'm confused.
Clearly.
You're saying this out loud?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, son. Go to your family.
The door's not locked, is it?
You don't know.
Well, jiggling the handle, the door's not locked, right?
It's locked.
It's locked. Fuck. Mm.
You make it worse by jiggling the doorknob.
But
You could make an open door.
but he's back.
Skylar, last
Hail
time.
him.
He came back just like I came back.
This isn't This isn't your mess to fix.
Not my 2 years, Mom. 2 years. We were both. He's probably less than me, but regardless, 2 years we were gone. And you're. Was it 1 year?
Yeah.
I thought it was just 2. I thought it was 2
Two is
years.
one.
Okay, a whole year. A whole year we were gone. And Dad's probably been gone, what, the same, if not maybe a little less. But regardless, whenever I came back, you welcomed me with open arms and you were so happy. And Dad comes back and it's a different story. And we just went through all of this work. All of this work to put these people back where they rightfully belong. And fucking by the power of the Everlight, she fucking gave us this opportunity to be able to bring these people back, to give them another chance. I mean, that's what it's all about, right? A second go, redemption, fixing mistakes. And good God, have we made a lot of them.
Hey, don't talk about your daughter like that.
Shut up. And now that he's like finally fully back to himself, you're gonna slam the door in his face?
Your dad just looks at you. Go to your family, son.
I use my mace to break the door handle.
As you swing your mace to try and break the door handle, your dad catches the mace.
Does he though?
Oh, Caleb.
I shrug my arm out of his. And I'll say, fine. I'll go. But you better fix shit. I didn't put in all this fucking work for nothing. And I put my mace on my belt and I walk away.
Not everything can be fixed.
I just keep walking.
Did you take the mending cantrip?
I did actually.
Okay.
Actually, all but like 2 of my cantrips I'm able to have.
I think he got the okay.
Yeah.
Mend the relationship.
It's fine.
Guys, therapy at 4th level.
Marriage counseling.
I am making passionate love to my fighter girlfriend.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
I go back to my wife frustrated.
It's the middle of the day. I would like to mention. Lafayette.
And?
Just mentioning.
Okay.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with lunch sex.
It's middle of the day.
There ain't nothing wrong
Tea
with
time
fucking a
sex.
turkey.
Sure, tea time sex.
Afternoon tea.
Never mind.
Yes, ma'am.
Just walking the hallways with my weird book that's magic, I guess.
You reading?
Yeah.
Okay. Hector.
That's the pain in the ass part about those books is you have to devote so much time.
I've done it every day.
Yes.
What you doing?
Going back to the room with Allison.
Okay. You get back to the room that she was in, and you go in and you see there's someone sitting next to her bed.
I say, she's doing. This person looks like a person, right? Not a fucking devil.
Doesn't appear to be a devil. What you see upon entering
How's she doing?
is a woman in purple robes that you nice hair
Thanks.
that you recognize as
Gross.
Gamora.
It's not a devil, is it? No, it's just some old guy in a red suit. Oh, fuck. He has a fiddle.
Oh.
With a page full.
She looks up at you and just kind of gives a Gamora smile. And she's about the same. I just didn't want her to be alone in case she woke up.
Thank you.
Not a problem. I'll get out of your hair.
So, sounds good. Was literally just waiting for the moment where somebody said, also, you're a fucking idiot.
Before she leaves completely, she turns back. You do know it's gonna be a while before she's normal again, right?
Right. I understand. This brings me peace.
Just don't expect too much from her too quickly.
What time I can't spend with her.
What do you mean?
Thank you. Being with her, and I'm sure you've done everything with it to help.
What do you mean what time you can spend with her?
Helping Torch. I was gone helping Torch.
Make a deception check.
That's super disadvantaged because it's
That's what I
Gamora.
meant, but she could definitely read. Meant, but definitely could read it on him now because shit. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy.
7.
Very charismatic, right?
Two.
That's a
A 10?
it's a 10.
Oh boy.
10.
Man, I'm out of luck points. Sorry.
Well. She gives you a stink eye. And then looks back at Alice on the bed. And just... like sighs in defeat. And turns around and walks out.
Well, you just go, well, now she knows I definitely did something stupid, which we'll probably get back to Valor, which we'll get back to me for answers. So nothing's changed. Glad to be back. Torch.
Valor.
Says, you know you are housing a fucking idiot. just a minute.
Okay.
Still having very passionate. It's the scene with Scanlan and Grog from like the first episode, wherever, when they're all getting like interrogated about trying to enter that one thing. Scanlan's just like, yeah, me and Grog are just knee deep in prostitute right now.
I have hickeys.
Fucking hell.
We're gonna go to a house of lady favors.
Here's one for me and one for me.
Whenever you're a Goliath barbarian, you're just got out of a dungeon and you see a halfling prostitute. Like a mosquito.
You did. I win.
Whenever you see a kobold prostitute.
I win. Why do I have a feeling that a kobold prostitute would feel like fucking a bucket of KFC? I need sleep, man. Because I just about like that. Just
Yeah,
I don't know if like
I kind of want to just bake some chicken.
flavor or texture. I don't know. We're gonna have to cut this, aren't we? We're not
As
sponsored.
the fucking vegetarian at the table.
We're not sponsored by KFC.
Thanks, Raven.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thanks, Raven.
I'm not gonna eat it. And just gonna fuck it. That's not breaking the oath.
Both instances. Biscuit.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah. Bring out the gravy train.
Aw.
I'm gonna give you a fat note.
Oh my god. Her pimp just walks up and like, "Hi, the Colonel here."
Don't worry, you're looking good.
Oh, Christ. And once again, it was already on, but then Skylar had to make it awkward.
Just to kind of, because Valor's doing something.
Yeah, well, we're slowly losing our sanity.
I go back to my...
Losing all hope of monetization in the world.
I go back to my room and just kind of close the door. Is the baby still awake, right? At this point?
No, it's afternoon nap.
Oh, fuck.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, well...
That's afternoon delight.
Yeah. Oh, guys.
Afternoon.
That's what it means.
I know.
Yeah,
Lunch this evening is fish taco.
Shoot him.
Shoot her! Shoot her!
I walk in my armor. Or no, I wasn't wearing armor because I just grabbed my shield and mace. Because we hadn't suited up or anything. So I'm good.
Bitch, I'm always suited up.
So I gently place my mace and shield back where they go. And just sit down on the bed in defeat. And just like... look at Luis. And look down at L'Oreal. And just kind of... I don't know.
Louise closes the book she's reading, puts it on the table. Is everything okay? Did it go okay?
Not as well as I'd hoped.
It didn't work?
Oh, no, the ritual went fine.
Oh.
Everybody's back to normal. But Mom is still mad at Dad. Did he do something? Did I miss something? Is there more to it than him just being gone? I'm trying to keep my voice... Caelan's trying to keep his voice down because, like, he wanted to kind of, like... Rah! But there's baby. So...
Suplex the baby.
Just...
I'm gonna rage inside a library.
Yeah, right.
Essentially.
Just... Did I miss something? Is there... Like... Did he... What do you know? Do you know anything?
I don't think you understand what it takes to watch the person you love be beheaded in front of you and have the power to do absolutely nothing.
I know what it feels like to witness a lot of things and not have the power to do anything about it. But I feel like there should be a sense of relief. Like, he's back from the dead for all she knows. Like, why would you not... What does that even say?
I don't...
100 miles per hour?
Number one oomph?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Oh, okay. Number 100 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or hashtag 100 miles per hour.
Got this confused. Sorry, Logan.
Sit the fuck down.
Scoot over.
No. You got up and all the cats perked up.
Well, that's because they're fat.
If I had... If you had returned from the dead for whatever reason, then I would
Zoe.
be on cloud 9. I would be ecstatic and just want nothing more than to hold you.
You can't tell her how she has to feel.
I'm not telling her how she has to feel,
Yes, you
but
are.
honestly, I haven't told her anything. I haven't. I've just thought that, you know, whatever it is that's going on between them needs to be worked out, you know?
It's between them.
He puts his forehead in his hands and his fingers run through his hair, just kind of in frustration.
Zoe.
Valor, are you back? I'm gonna take that as a no.
Couple more, a little bit longer.
Okay.
That's not good.
I didn't think it was, I guess, that maybe I'm seeing it from more my point of view than hers, I suppose, but I don't know.
They'll figure it out.
I guess another thing is that it just feels frustrating that we put in all this work. You know?
It still worked. They're still back to normal.
But are they, though?
As normal as you can be after something like this. Nothing will ever be as it was.
I guess I thought that maybe, once, that was fixed, then things would, start going back to normality. And I was sorely mistaken.
It's just a new normal.
I think I'm gonna take a nap too.
Naps are nice.
I look down at Lil Rio. Looks like it. Why don't you put her to bed and... I mean, if you want to take a nap too, you can, but... Yeah.
Why don't you put the baby down so we can have the sex?
That's what Logan's been doing this entire time. Is making the motions for it. Jesus Christ, Logan. That's not how sex works.
No, that's what I'm doing.
Anyway. One last time. Valor. Okay. We'll pick up with Valor next time. Because it is now time to be over. So, we have the town meeting at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning that you all must prepare for. We'll be back next week. This is my Dex Save. Bye!
Bye!